Let's hop right into how to get all these leads for free. You can pick whatever city you're in, whatever state, doesn't matter. I'm going to look at Kentucky. Let's go to a smaller city. My favorite's 69. Let's see. Moorhead. That sounds good. I love Head too. Let's pick Moorhead, Kentucky, for example. Google the city and Chamber of Commerce. Once you're on the directory, most of them actually have the option to just click all. It actually returned 276 results. It has the name of the business, the address, the phone number, the link to the website. Now, all we have to do is run our instant data scraper. That's going to scrape all 276 of these. Now we have the business name, we have the website, so we have a lot of data. We have the address, we have the phone numbers. Now we're going to have to scrape these websites for emails. Let's download this as a CSV. Now let's flip over to our Airtable, make a brand new Airtable, and then we want to go ahead and import CSV file. And let's just drag and drop that file that we just created. And this is what your table is going to look like. It's going to have a lot of data you don't need. I'm going to go ahead and just clean this up. All right, now after you clean up your list, it's going to look like this. I would rename all of the different titles right here. I have company, industry, Google Maps, address, phone number, website. And then we want to go in here and just add a field. And then we're going to add email, because that's what we're going to scrape for. Create a field, and now we have an email field. Awesome, right? And then people always ask me, they're like, well, what niche should I pick? What niche should I go after? It's just like, bro, dude, just if you're starting out and you want to make money, dude, target anyone. You know what I'm saying? Here you have clothing, food, roofing, HVAC, medical, restaurants, real estate. You know what I'm saying? Physical therapy. Don't worry about like niches and all this kind of stuff, right? We're just going to hit up everybody in this town. We're going to hop on over to our web scraper that we have designed and make. We want to add an Airtable, search records, select your base that we just scraped. I name everything. So what city I'm working with, table name is the leads. Always do grid view. And then our output fields is we just want the website. All right. That's the only thing that we care about right now, because we want to scrape this website for the email addresses. Then you're going to add a HTTP make request module. And then from the URL, you're going to get it right here back from the Airtable under website, right? So just add that there. You want body type raw, content type text. Once you run this a few times, you're going to start running into errors like you don't have a website or the website doesn't work, whatever. Just do a catch all, ignore all errors, and then that will go there. The next module that you want to add is a text parser, HTML to text. And this one is just taking the data from the HTTP call, right? We want to add a tool, a sleep module. I'd go ahead and give it like 2-second delay, because these automations run hard. Now we're going to add an AI element to create a completion. And I'm using Grok right now. If you're like, oh, bro, why are you using Grok right now? Because Elon is actually giving away 150 free credits. Okay, actually, I kind of lied, because the credits, see, they make you buy $5 worth of credits, and then after that, they will give you $150 per month free, as long as you agree to share your data, which they're probably stealing all your data to start with anyways. So who cares? I don't know. 150 bucks free. Boom. So now we're going to create a completion with X, with Grok, give a system message. Okay. We'll scan the text data for email addresses. They will contain an @ sign, right? Pretty simple. And then we're going to give a message to a role user, and we're going to scan this text for email address, which is basically just the text from our parser. And then our assistant, we're going to give it a role to output the email only. If the email is protected, still output the raw email. If no email, no email. Add another Airtable to update the record with the email address we just scraped. So pick your same Airtable. The record ID, you're going to get that back from your first Airtable. Okay, just put ID there. And then on the email field that we just created, remember to create your email field right here. That's blank. On that, you want to take the completion from our AI Grok. So you want to go over here to choices, message, and then the content. All right. Our automation is done running with 0 errors. Boom. So it did all 276 leads, and you'll see that it comes back with no email. Sometimes you'll get this email protected. They don't let you scrape their website for emails. There are ways around that. But usually if their email is protected, they probably are a pretty big company and probably have not a need for your entry-level website, right? So don't worry about that. Now that we have a bunch of emails here, so this Donna Hendricks website didn't come back with an email. So let's check and see if there's actually an email on their website. So at first glance, you can tell this is an old, outdated website right here. I see phone numbers, I see addresses, our services. Even though they already do have a website, you can see that these people, like, this is not a smart website. There's no actions. There's a contact us button here, and it takes us to their business hours. But still no email. They don't have an email nowhere on here. They got 2 offices, so they're probably a pretty big business, right? Especially this time of year, tax season coming up. All right, so that would be a good niche to go after, people that prepare taxes right now. But what I can see, there's no emails on this website, right? So I'm going to trust our Grok and his data scraping abilities. Next step in Airtable is to create a new blank table, and we're just going to call this emails. So let's edit these fields real quick. I like to call mine company, and we will call the other one email. Imagine that. And we can delete these other 2 for now. In your Airbase, you have your initial leads right here. We have our emails. But as you notice, some are emails, some are blank. We want a table just with emails. We want to hop into our AI email list creator tool. And don't worry, guys, all these tools and step-by-step is all down in the description for free, so you can just get it and start using it right now. You don't even have to build it. Airtable, search records, and we're just going to connect it right back to our Airtable from earlier. And this time we want to put the output as company and email, okay? And I'm gonna set the limit to 300 because we have 276 leads, right? Then you're going to add a router, and then on that first router, we're going to call it to another Airtable, create a record, right? And this is why we created this new sheet right here just for the emails. What we're going to do here is select our same base, but now our table is going to be our new emails that we just created in the company name and the email name. And guys, this is why it's so important to name your rows, because if you didn't name your rows right now, it would just say XYZ, WFG, BBB. You wouldn't even know what it was. That's why it's important in your first Airtable to actually clean up the data and name all the tables. So that's why it makes it so much easier down the line. Update just the company and the email. And on the filter, get a filter off the router. And on the filter, I just call it yes, condition, if the email contains an @ sign, right? Because the way we have it set up is we either have no email, blank, or an email with an @ sign, okay? And then the other one is no, and so same thing, email does not exist, okay? We don't have that going anywhere right now, so you don't have to worry about that. We can automate that later, make it into other cool things, but right now we don't care. We just want to put together an email list. Let's run this. All right, while that's running, Let's flip over to our emails table, and then boom. As you can see right here before our eyes, it is just taking all of those emails, ignoring the blank ones, ignoring the protected ones, and it's just giving us emails that we can work with. We have our list of our 52 emails that we can cold email, but before we do that, we want to verify those emails and make sure they are good. So let's go ahead and go to grid view right here. Let's download CSV. All right. Now we have our clean email list. We have to verify these emails. So we're going to head over to Million Verifier, free, and we're going to upload our CSV file. The emails have been verified. It's going to give you a report like this. It's going to say what's good, what's risky, and what's bad. All right. So it's totally up to you, especially if you're new and getting started. Bro, send it to the riskies, send it to the goods. Hell, even send it to the bads. I don't care, right? But just send it to the goods. Download the report right here. Good emails only. Now import that verified CSV into Airtable as a new table. And let's rename this table to verified. You can delete all of these other fields and add back in a new field. And we want to call this sent one and make this a checkbox. We want to send them our first email. We want to keep track of who we send emails to. Boom, we have our verified list. Next step is to actually send them the email. We're going to use our top boss spam email tool. Just joking, we're not really spamming these people. We are doing outreach and providing value. All right. And don't forget, all these templates are free down below. You don't even have to build it. Just plug in your Airtable, plug in your email. Boom. Start off with the basic trigger. Boom. We want to start it off. Connect it to our Airtable, our verified email table, right? Then you want to output the company and the email. And we have, 32 emails. I'm just going to put a limit of 50 in there so that we email all of them. Always like to add a sleep in my automation because it will help you not look like a spammer. Put in a 3-second delay right there. Basically, all it does is wait 3 seconds before each email sent, right? And then the email, connect this to your Gmail domain, your Yahoo. If you're just starting out, it doesn't matter. I have this connected to my own domain, which if you want to go back and watch my other video, in the to field is going to be our email from our Airtable. And then our subject, guys, we're going to keep this super simple. A lot of people overthink this. It's the best cold email. What should I send? What should I write? Bro, all we want is for them to reply to us. We want to reply. Keep it super simple, and we want to come off as somebody that's real. Subject, are you still open? All lowercase. I'm not even going to use correct punctuation. Why? You think they're real customers that are going to send them an email or going to type everything out neatly and grammar check everything? Nah, dude. There's like, hello. And then the content is this. Boom, insert company from the Airtable, because that's all we have is their name and their email. I was looking for help near the city, because we're in Moorhead. So I'm going to keep this as totally generic as possible, guys. All right, don't overthink this. So I'm going to say, hey, is this company? I was looking for help near Moorhead. Boom. And they should say, yes, we're still open. What kind of help do you need? That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. And then we are going to update the Airtable. So same sheet. Your IDs want to come back from your first Airtable, of course. And then sent, we're going to say yes. We're going to check mark it yes. All right. So let's run it. Make sure to save your work. Let's see what these emails are looking like. Okay. Content. Is this Sunrise Children's Services? I was looking for help near Moorhead. Easy. And then we go back to our Airtable and we start getting the green check marks. That is showing us that the emails are being sent. Obviously, you could go to your email and check your sent box and see that they've actually been sent. there you go. From A to Z, cold email for free. It's Shark. So Z. I got more emails to send. I'm signing out. Peace.